Hello, I'm iPhone 4. Next on Rich's Methods.
Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to clean electronic devices as well as audio plugs, like your headphone plug. I have my iPod USB connection here as well. Just show you if you have any problems with connectivity in your iPhone or when you plug in your headphones. If you have any problems, you might need to clean out the actual audio plug that's on the device itself. All you're going to need to get is canned air. You can get this anywhere, just compressed air. Works great on any electronic device. Up at Radio Shack, I know I'm always talking about Radio Shack. I get no money from them at all. I just really like the store. It's called a cleaner and lubricant. It's control and contact cleaner and lubricant. This was $11. I know it's a little expensive. However, you are putting, this is an investment that you're making in your laptop as well as your phones and other electronic devices. So it would be well worth it in the long run. Again, it's similar to the compressed air. It evaporates almost immediately, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray it on the ends of these plugs and then put it into the device to clean it out. Also, what you're going to need is probably a piece of a sponge. I just got some insulation here. This is just a sponge-like material. I'll be cutting little pieces of this off, and I'll be cleaning out those areas to get some of that dust out that occurs within, especially like on your phone. From sticking it in your pocket, you get a lot of lint and dirt that collects inside the iPhone or inside your Android phone. Another cool product that I found is a thing called CyberClean. This was only $2. I got it again at Radio Shack. I haven't seen this in other stores though. It's kind of like a gel substance, and what it does is it gets into the crevices between your keyboard, especially between the different buttons on your mouse, also the buttons that are on your printer. You put this gel substance on it, you peel it off, and it actually pulls the dirt out from in between the keyboard. And it works great. I've used it before, and I'll show you how to use it in this video too. I thought I would just pick it up just to show you. Okay, so let's zoom in with the camera, and I'll show you how to clean your electronic devices. Okay guys, so first I'm going to show you how to clean out your actual headphone plug. This question has been asked in my other headphone videos. Sometimes it might not actually be the plug itself. It might be because there's a little bit of carbon deposits or some dirt that's collected on the plug or in the audio jack itself on your phone or MP3 player. So what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to use canned air to clean out the inner portion of the iPhone. Again, with any electronic device, try not to spray anything but air or use a non-lint like microfiber cloth or a sponge like I'm going to use in this video to clean out the inner portions of the phone. If you get anything like cotton, if you use like cotton or even just plain paper towel, this can cause lint to collect inside the area where you're cleaning it, and it might still cause more problems down the road. So try not to put anything in there that would add any more additional lint or any type of liquid like rubbing alcohol, or even this cleaner that we're using, this Radio Shack cleaner and a lubricant. I am not going to spray this at all into any of my computer or into my phone because I don't want anything to short circuit or cause any problems down the road. I'm only going to be adding it to the plugs that are plugging into the devices. So that's just a thing that you might want to keep in mind when you're doing this as well, just to protect your your investment and just in case you don't do anything wrong. Okay, so first what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the canned air like I said. Make sure you keep the bottle itself upright. If you make it horizontal, some of the liquid that's inside here will come out. So keep it horizontal, and I'm just going to spray the inner portion. Get some of that dust out of there, as well as at the bottom where the USB port connects. On the plug, I'm going to spray that lubricant and cleaner. Now this, it doesn't matter. I'm going to get the phone out of the way. I don't want it to get wet at all. Shake it up a little bit. I'm just going to add a little bit to the outside. You see there's a little bit of foam that collects on the outside. That's actually because it's cold. It's the type of cleaner that it is. It actually gives off a little bit of a froth. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to wipe that off using a microfiber cloth, or you could use a sponge as well. So that's just a warning to you. Just so you know, when you use this, this will, splatter in a lot of areas. So just be careful when you're using it. So first, before I did anything, I shut my phone off. Make sure you do that yourself. That way it doesn't cause any short circuit from occurring on the phone. Alright, next, now that I sprayed it on the plug, I'm going to insert it into the device, which is off. My phone is off right now. I'm going to place it in and out. This is going to help to lubricate and clean the area as well. Maybe turn it around a little bit while it's in there. Okay, so now that would help to clean that out, somewhat. I'm going to go back with this sponge. I'm going to clean out the inner portion a little bit later in the video. Right now I'm going to do the same thing to the bottom that I did to the audio plug. I'm going to take the USB device that plugs into the bottom of the iPhone. I'm going to spray that very lightly with the cleaner. Just one little spray will work just fine. I'm going to spray this a little bit with canned air. And I'm going to place it inside the bottom of the phone. Make sure that this plug is not wet. Make sure that there's no liquid that's sticking inside the middle here. You don't want to cause any problems with your phone later on down the road. Just going to place it in and take it out a little bit. Okay, so now that helped to clean out this area. There's still a little bit of dirt inside here. Again, I'm going to use that sponge next, and I'm going to go inside here and clean out those dust particles. Okay, so I just twisted the sponge a little bit. I'm going to place it inside the phone plug. Now again, this is a dry sponge that does not have any lint on it, and I'm just going to twist it inside the plug, and that's going to clean out any of those areas. Again, that cleaner was already placed inside. A little bit, just a very tiny amount was placed inside with the plug when I sprayed the plug. So now this is getting out any additional stuff that might be stuck in there. And then I'm just going to blow it with a little bit of compressed air one last time. Do the same thing to the bottom here. Again, cutting off another piece of that sponge, placing it inside. Again, the sponge is dry. Do not put anything wet. Do not put rubbing alcohol, nothing of that sort in the bottom here. That can cause issues down the road. So again, when I sprayed that plug that went into the bottom here, this part of the iPhone is probably the most sensitive portion. When I sprayed that iPhone plug, the USB plug, when I sprayed this bottom here, make sure this is nice and dry to prevent any problems, like I said earlier in the video. Alright, so next now, let me show you this Cyber Clean. This is a pretty cool product that I found at Radio Shack. You might be able to get this online as well. And I'll show you what it looks like. It's a little gel they actually place onto the computer keyboard. So I'm going to go get my computer now, and I'll show you how to use this. And I just opened this container. Wait till you see what this looks like. It's actually a gel substance. It's making my cat curious. She's going to probably come over in the video at any time soon. You probably played with this when you're younger. It's kind of like it's like that Jello type stuff that you used to throw on the wall, almost like a silly putty. And what it is you just pretty much put it on top of your keyboard. You press down. Press it into your computer or into any of the button areas. Don't worry, this isn't going to cause any problems. And then you just lift up. And you can see it kind of forms to the inside of the keyboard. And just keep doing this, and this will help get any dirt or stuff that might be stuck that's far down into your computer. Also, what's pretty cool in here, if you read in the back here, it shows you when it actually is needs to be replaced. It stays yellow when it's clean, or when it's good to use, and it turns green when you need to replace it. So it's a pretty neat product. I just thought it was pretty cool. I thought I'd show you this on this video, we're cleaning, electronic devices.
Thanks for watching Rich's Methods. He will see you on YouTube. Bye.